How about you and I play some more EVE Online? I think that'd be a fantastic idea. So, last video, we flew here. We have our rookie ship now. We are in the Science and Trade Institute University in the system of Juvelin. And now, I think we'll start with military. So we can start with a bang, and then end the bang with the advanced military. So perhaps military, then these other three, and then advanced military. So we can start and end with some action. Would you like that? I think you'd like that. So we'll talk to this person. Hope you have your comfy slippers on. You have a good sit in your chair, because we're in for a long, long adventure here. Mission 1 out of 10. So, I won't be reading these little descriptions here, but I will be reading the objective, because that's actually what we need to do. So, objective. Clear the pirates from the asteroid belts as your agent requested. Okay. Except, reward is a gun, and if we do it within 5 hours, we get a lot of ammo. I like ammo. Undock. So. Yes, this is talking about the optimal range. I'll quickly skip through this for a moment. Make that go away. Now, what Aura was telling us there was that weapons have two ranges. Optimal range, and then fall-off range. If I mouse over my gun here, you'll see the optimal range is 600 meters. So I do maximum damage to targets that are within 600 meters or less. But I can still hit people that are up to 2100 meters away from me. However, I just do 50% less damage to those targets until they hit that 600 meter threshold, at which point I do my normal full damage. So while I do maximum damage very up close, I can still hit enemies a little further away. Very basic, makes sense, but it's something to keep in mind. So, off we go to clear some pirates from an asteroid belt. I believe I see them. I see two, in fact. Pithy... Arrogator? Arrogator, yeah. Alright, fair enough. A little bit of a interesting name there. Let's go get him. Come on. I think you and I can go get him. Charge. Engines up. Up. As we close in. Oh, almost in that range. Again, we need to get within 2,000 meters just to actually hit him at all. So as soon as this goes from 6,000 to 2,000, we're going to be in good shape. Let's approach him for now, because the orbit means we'll slowly spiral in, which is nice, but I'd rather just get right up on him first and then circle around him. Ooh. Almost in range. Oh, he's shooting at me now. He missed, though. Fire! Oh, look at that. There we go. Ooh, a fine couple of hits. Uh-oh. Call for friends. Where are they? If I zoom out. Aha! There they are. Way up there. Let's go get them. My camera's locked in. Nice little feature, but I'll turn that off for now. I like to have control of my camera at all times so I can help it. As you can see, we're not the most agile of ships, but we get the job done. That's right, we'll get better. While I was gone, also, we finished the ship, what was it? Yeah, Shield Operations Level 2, and we're halfway done with Cardari Frigate, actually. So I also added Shield Operation 3 to the queue, just for good measure. So it's going, and that'll continue to go as we continue our adventure. Charge! We're in target range, but nowhere near attack range. Aha! Almost in range. A little more. Fire! Oh, we're gonna miss now. I fired. Darn. I fired when I was out of range. My apologies. I know you caught that immediately, but I unfortunately didn't, and I apologize. But I'll do better this time. Let's see what we got. Oh, there we go. Fire! Ooh, getting some good shots in there. Haha. And with that, our mission's done. There is that one person down there. Let's go get him, just for good measure. Come here, you. Oh, let's target him. We're almost there. Oh, and he sees us. You can tell that yellow box means he's actually targeted us. The red one means he's actually shooting at us. So, yep, he's flying at me and I'm flying at him. Oh, wait for it. Now! Yes! A joust that he could not win. But fair effort, good sir. Your death will be remembered as, well, my 6th kill, I believe. I want to say number 6. There you go. Get my shield to full, just for good measure. It can't hurt after all to have full shield. Our little ship is doing quite well for itself, isn't it? Not bad at all. That's a interesting thing. What is that? It's interesting looking, but I'm not entirely sure what that is. But I'm sure we'll get some more information back at station. If we ask around, perhaps the exploration person will know exactly what that means. But we'll ignore it for now, as we have other missions to attend to. Alrighty. That mission was done quite easily, and since we did it within the 5-hour time limit, we got that extra ammo. Now it's telling us how to repair. Pretty straightforward here. Let me just skip this. There you go. If you want to read that, feel free to pause. But yes, basically, you click on the item and repair item, and you just can fix the costs. But we took absolutely no damage that time, so not really feeling it. Eliminate the pirates. Okay. Hang on, though. We got a new gun. Let's equip that gun, shall we? Although, do I want to? Perhaps not. Let's not use that, actually. Let's stack these real quick. Yeah, we'll save it for the next ship I get here, which, as you can see, the rewards, we get a Merlin. We'll see that in a moment. But for now. So, location, same system. Eliminate the pirates. Rescue the civilian miner they are holding as a captive. Alright. Right away, they give us a skill book, Motion Prediction. Really, what does this do? Improve ability at hitting moving targets, plus 5% bonus to per skill level to weapon turret tracking speed. Alright. Not bad at all. And later on helps us get better skills, like weapon specializations. Yep, medium and small. Alright. I like tracking speed. It lets me get those pesky, fast-moving frigates. The reward, of course, is the ship, and if we beat within an hour and a half, we get 50,000 disc. Alright. We'll accept that. What do you say? I think it's a good idea. Come on, let's go. We'll undock. No, my gun uses ammo. I get the sense this tutorial hasn't been updated in a while, because my gun's been using ammo the whole time. She even gave us the ammo. It's confusing, isn't it? But I won't fault the game for that. It's still a very good tutorial, all in all. Just the occasional hiccup here and there, but nothing to fret over, I think. And off we go! As we warp, we may take a moment to admire the warp bubble we are creating as we sail through the universe at tremendous speeds. I mean, we are really, really booking in this little ship. It's a good ship, mind you, but it's little. Quite a long warp, actually. Aha! I see 3 pirates right away. One off by himself, and these 2 are over here. Let's get these 2, they're closer. Strategically, I would go for this person who's all alone, and then come around to get these 2. Oh, attacking me either way though, so it may not matter. Alright. Yeah, I think if these were more of a threat to me, then I'd definitely go for this one by himself, and then take on these 2. But these pirates are incredibly non-threatening. If I click on information, yeah, you can see what they actually are. You get 3,000 ISK for killing them, which is nice. Threat level, very low. Yeah, they just aren't that threatening. They hit for single-digit damage, and they usually miss. Let's get a little closer. Aha! Also, if you notice, I forgot to mention that too. I locked that target without actually clicking on the lock target button. My hotkey for targeting people is if I hold down Control and then left click, I actually target them. So I find that to be just a great little shortcut. If you want to do that, feel free. If not, it's up to you entirely. So I can click this, or I can actually just hold down Control, left click. I find it to be great for targeting multiple ships, because I can, just hold down Control and then just keep left-clicking a lot of ships. So sorry if I didn't explain that earlier, my apologies, but hopefully now you understand what just happened there. Either way, let's check out the sky. Come on. Oh, he's a fast one. Oh, we got him. Uh-oh. Look out, someone help. Let's go get his help, shall we? Hold down Control. Click, click. Ta-da! I find it to be very useful, just as a shortcut. Quite literally. Let's get a bit closer, shall we? Alright. Close enough. Let's see. If we're 2,000, ooh, it's closing in fast though. No! Ah, too soon, too soon. Aha, there it is. Got him. Don't worry, we got him, we got him. One down. Alright. Next up. Can we get him? Oh, we got him. Good job, we got him. Good work. This container? Aha, the civilian. Get into our cargo bay. Help him up. Well, I'll head back to the station. Again, the only station here, actually, so, yeah. And I'll meet you inside, fellows. Alright, we're back. Civilians here unharmed. We will complete the mission. Aha, we'll close this for now. We'll do the next mission in just a moment. But we have a new skill book, and I want to train that because I rather like the sound of tracking speed. In fact, I like it so much, we'll get level 2 afterwards. Perhaps after Caldari Frigate, because I think I want the Frigate skill more. But I definitely want motion prediction. We'll apply. We'll leave it at that. Now, we have a new ship, which is largely better in the ways that I care about, so I'm just going to unfit the guns and ammos here. And we're going to upgrade. Assemble ship. Make active. This looks a little more high-tech. No, we'll actually repackage our old ship. We'll trash it too. We can't really sell it, and it's really very minor, unfortunately. So. How about... Oh, we'll check out the insurance here. Very basic. I can hit on next, just for a few moments here. There you go. The way insurance works is, you pay this amount, and for about 12 weeks, so was that roughly 4 months, 3 months, give or take? You pay this out, and then for those months, your ship is insured. If it dies within those months, you get a payout. Classic insurance. So if I got the basic, it would cost me 20,000 ISK. If my ship blew up, I would then gain 207,000 ISK. It's quite useful, actually. It helps soften the blow of a lost ship, because sometimes it can be quite devastating to lose your prized ship, especially if it's the only one you have. That can prove to be quite a boon. We'll stack these for the moment. Can I reprocess? I can. I'll do that later, though. Now I would actually like some guns for this new ship here. You see it has 3 high slots and 3 turret hardpoints. And you can tell that because the turret picture has 3 dots underneath it, which if you mouse over say turret hardpoints. So I would ideally like 3 guns. That would be, well, quite phenomenal actually. And I'm tempted to get some nice short-range guns, because I think this ship will be tough, mobile, and close quarters. I like that. I like close quarters. Let's go with that. So through the marker, I'll click on ship equipment, turrets and bays, hybrid turrets. Blasters are short range, railguns are long range. I want blasters. I am a small ship, so I'll use this. Now there are lots of types of guns here, but there are 3 main types. You have the electron, the ion, and the neutron. And these all have different upgrades. I'm not sure which one's the best, nor do I really care. I mean, I'm not that worried about guns. I just want some guns. That said, though, these are quite expensive compared to my money pool. I've only got 64,000 ISK. But perhaps in the future I'll buy that. So for now, we'll just use the things we have, which is this gun, short range, and this long range gun. Not too shabby at all, I think. We'll stick with that for now. Does that about work? I think that about works. Alright. Oh, and our shield booster 1 as well. Should we carry some ammo around with us just in case? Let's do that now. How do we split stacks? Shift? It is shift. Oh, that blinking again. Ah. We'll bring 400 rounds with us. Because our guns can carry 200 ammo each, this gives them a full reload. We'll go with that. Alright then. Mission number 3. Ooh. Now, here we learn about rockets and missiles. Do we? Do we learn a tutorial about this? No, it gives us the web of fire. Which I will go in, actually, in a moment here, while I equip this. This pesky tutorial goes away. I apologize if you wanted to read those tutorial windows, but I particularly have no use for them. I've played this tutorial a lot, actually. I cannot use these missile launchers, but I'll go into missiles later. I might even get a friend to help me explain them. Oh. One moment. I do apologize for that sudden drop in frame rate, but we seem to be back in action. So. Now then, we have a new module in the form of a civilian stasis weaponifier. Range within 10 kilometers. As you can see, the effect reduces target ship's velocity by 35%. Now that's fairly self-explanatory, but I'll go over it anyway. That web of fire falls into a category of warfare called interdiction, which is all about, well, stopping enemy movement via their physical engines and their warp drives. A stasis web of fire cuts the enemy's movement significantly. The civilian module is only 35%, but a regular Tech 1 or even Tech 2 module can be minus by 50% or even 60%, which is actually quite significant. And this, of course, really helps everybody out because, you know, the tracking speed, for example, if the targets can't even move, then my guns don't even have to track, so they can get more reliable, high-damage hits. A good rule of thumb is the slower the target, the more damage you deal. If the target is actually completely stationary, then you have no problem seeing them at all. So it's very powerful, keeps them from moving away. Especially helps for the bigger ships with the bigger guns, because those tend to move a lot slower. Ooh, hello. Right here is a web of fire drone. I don't want to deal with that if I can help it. Come here, droney. Now I have this sniper gun here. Yeah. It's a rail gun instead of a blaster. Optimal range is 3,000 meters, but I can still hit out to 6,000 meters. Which compared to this is actually significantly good. Oh, see, look how slow I am now. Oh. Long range gun, go. Ah, I missed completely. Not going too well for me. Ooh, perhaps. Down he goes. Alright. Feeling better now. Let's orbit the wreck for a second while I target. Alright. Let's get this pesky guy out of the way. And because they're really close, this railgun can still do some damage to them, but I fear that the gun will just turn a little too slow to hit these guys. We'll find out though, let's try it out. On this guy. 22 damage, alright. Ah, then that misses. Yeah, grazes. Missed again. Yeah, it can certainly work, as we just shown, but it definitely is its prime at longer ranges, like this, for example. You know, 3,000 meters. See, it's actually getting reliable hits. It's low damage, mind you, which tends to be a common trope throughout Eve. Meaning, the longer the range, the less damage. The closer the range, the more damage. Which is a good trade-off, actually. At longer range, you do less damage, but you are far safer, because you are far away from enemies to do things to you. The web, for example, only has a 10-kilometer range, so I can do that, for example. And now he's slowed. He's slowed. I don't feel bad at all. Do you? Nah, I don't feel bad at all. Ooh, there we go. Now, you see these triangles here? These are wrecks. The empty ones mean they have no loot. The ones that are full actually have salvage on them that I can take. Like a railgun. That's quite a lucky find. I was just talking about getting new guns. Metal scraps. Here's one more wreck we can loot, and over here we see a cargo container, which I'll wager has the mission item that we need to collect. But first, look at this wreck. Aw, there's metal scraps. Oh well. Now let's see real quick. I picked up a gun, so we'll open up my cargo. How good is this weapon, huh? Let's see what we have. Let's compare it to our normal one that we have right now. Let me open up this window. Show info on the gun itself. Oops, wrong one. My apologies. This is the one I wanted. Right? Oh, whoops. Okay, show info. There it goes. So they're both 75mm Gatling rails. Or rather, they're both railguns, but this one's a Gatling, this one's a carbine. So while we warp back, let's see the differences, shall we? They use the same type of ammo. They both have similar fittings. This requires one less CPU usage, though. Okay. They can hold the same ammo. This is slightly cheaper to activate. Accuracy fall-off's the same. Tracking speed's the same. This one's actually slightly slower and less damage. Okay, so this is not an upgrade, sadly. It's in fact a downgrade. Which is a shame. But if I wanted to use, say, replace my Electron one with this, I could actually have two long-range guns. Could be quite interesting, I think. Excuse me, just getting comfy in my chair. So, a new gun. I might use it, I might not, we'll see. So, just like that, mission 3 is completed. Complete mission. This one. So, objective, warp to the dead space area, find the Stargate, and approach it. Okay. This one teaches you about taking damage as well. Skip this. I'll go a little slow here so you can read them if you want to pause. Okay then. So, we'll warp to this location. Now, I didn't reload when I was at the station, but I can do that right here. Reload all. Takes 5 seconds, and then they'll be reloaded and ready to go. Off we go. Hopping through space and armor, which we need to name, by the way. What do you think I should name it? I'll let you guys vote. If you have a good name idea for a ship, let me know in the comments. I'll see what I can make happen. I'll most likely have a couple ships by the end of this tutorial episode, so yeah. Let me know in the comment section what you think I should name a ship. Scientists have found nothing in this area other than the lone Stargate, partly hidden by a cluster of rock formations. Indeed. Now this mission, we fly to it, and then it hits us, at which point we return back to the station. This is again a mission to essentially teach us how to, well, take more damage. Sort of an advanced tutorial, if you will. We can't actually use the Stargate, which I think would be kind of cool to go through and see what it looks like, but oh well. It won't let us. Ooh, look how pretty it is though. Shiny. Should be in range fairly soon here. Looks like it's still in construction. You can see sort of like pipe framework here, scaffolding and whatnot. May not be done yet. I just flew inside of it. Don't mind me. Yeah, one of my big complaints about this game is, as amazing as it is, it's attacking us now, is that though there's no collision. You can fly through most asteroids and whatnot, and there's some collision box, but it's very hard to discern and kind of random. So some parts, you know, you can fly through everything, just you go through it very slowly, and it's weird. You know, you can fly through an asteroid, which, I'm not sure how they would exactly fix that, but I personally would like to see that changed, because I think it would add a lot more fun to actually have, you know, cover be a thing. So if, you know, a shot hits an asteroid, it hits the asteroid, not your ship. I think that would be a little nice. But I don't get a paycheck, and I don't run the company, so not much I can do there except for gripe. But enough of my worries. Let's return this mission, shall we?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright. So. Completed that mission. We are doing a fine job. Ah, yes, afterburners. Need for speed. These are also pretty self-explanatory. You turn it on, you get a gigantic bonus to speed, but it will drain your capacitor slowly, or rapidly, depending on what kind of bonus you have. So if I go to my items hanger, we can see 1 MN afterburner. Now, I don't know what MN stands for. If you do, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. As you can see here, when you activate it, for 10 seconds, you get a bonus movement speed of plus 112%. Quite substantial, more than double your speed. Very powerful indeed. And it costs 20 gigajoules to activate. Still though, if you want to go fast, this is how you do it. I don't have the skill book, sadly, and I'm not really particularly interested in this yet. I might get one later. We also got the propulsion jamming skill book, which we might use later, so I'll just inject it. I won't actually train this, and I won't use the civilian web. Nah, I don't have the attention span for it. I should have been using it last mission, but, or not mission, but the mission before that, but I just didn't bother. I apologize, guys and girls. So, that's that. I think we're fine so far with our ship. Meet up with the pirate at the repair outpost. Follow his instructions. Hey. We now have a 5% better tracking speed. Alright. So apparently, according to this mission, the pirates who we've been mucking up, their leader wants to meet us. Okay. However, we're just going to, well, kill him, because that seems like a smart thing to do, personally. And that's the mission objective, is to kill him. And I'm not going to get too involved in the story here. This is, well, for all intents and purposes, it's a spaceship simulator MMO. I'm not too worried about quest details, personally. At least for these. These are just the tutorial university college missions that everyone gets. So I won't worry too much about it, yes. Here we go over damage types and armor types. Like I said, Eve is, when it comes to taking damage and resisting damage, it's sort of a giant rock, paper, scissors. You see, the 4 damage types are electromagnetic, thermal, kinetic, and explosive. Shields tend to be weak against EM, but great against explosive and kind of scale up that way. Whereas armor is the opposite. It tends to be very weak against explosive, but quite high against EM. So, looks like you're a second in command, huh? Right, he wants us to attack him. Okay. I can do that. If you really want me to attack you, I will attack you, sir. Hi there. I think I'm out of range for my main gun. He's a little bit of a tough one. So it says I shoot this random little ship here. And we'll close this. We'll focus on the fight for now. I'm not going to hit this really. I'm just going to waste ammo if I tried some more. Oh, there's a fine hit. Person's not shooting back, interestingly enough. We'll use look at so we can see their camera angle. Or rather, their camera. Ooh, shot rockets at me. Ooh, see, this is his ship. Up there is my ship chasing him down. Ooh, see my shield's getting a bit low there. Now, there's my shield booster here. This one's playing up a bit more of a fight. Wish I had that web of fire now, actually. I regret not bringing it along. But, the choices I make. It's the choice I made, and I still don't regret it, actually. Just makes the fight a little more interesting. He's still a very low threat. I mean, I can very easily take him out, as I'm proving here, but, yeah, fascinating. He's pummeling me with rockets. Bastard. He's almost dead, though. He's giving it his best, though. There he goes. Nicely done. I thought so. So we'll head on back.
Warp drive active.
So, we're back. Now then, we completed our mission. Very basic. Rewards, we get shield management. That sounds like a skill I would thoroughly enjoy. Let's see, what is it? Ooh. 5% bonus to shield capacity per level. Increase the maximum shield we have. Definitely worth injecting. I'll actually train down to level 1 as well. Let's get a level of that right away. And you know what? Being that I really like to focus on defense, we'll even level that up. How about... my skill queue is piling on. Look at this. I have 2 days. Not bad. Not bad. We'll settle for that for now. We'll max those out eventually, but not right now. So, that mission's completed. What's our next mission? Destroy the outpost. How much money do I have? 300,000. Now seems like a good time to buy some guns. Because I could certainly use some. Now, let me scour the market here. Let me look through this list of guns and see which ones I'm going to use. Give me just one moment. Alright, so I've bought these guns here. Oop, let me scat these real quick. Alrighty. I've picked out 3 light ion blasters. Because these are decent medium short range. And I quite like them. So let's see. We'll stack in these railgun charges. And you know what? We'll bring the entire clip into our ammo or cargo bay as well. If we ever need to reload severely. So you can see our DPS is actually quite high. 46.7, definitely higher than we had before. What's our optimal range of these guns? Optimal range is 620 meters. 25 meters rather. Fall off is just a little bit above that. So we have a little more range to play with, in fact. As I get comfy in my chair yet again. And you can see the guns also actually look a fair bit more uniform, you know? Because they're the exact same gun now. So we have guns on the wings here, guns on this front fin. Looking a little better. So we have our offense sorted, and we are getting defense along the way. Oh, this one looks good. Destroy Tahamar's complex. You know what? I think we'll save that for next time. We've done 5 missions today. We'll call it a break for now. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. If you did, I would greatly appreciate likes and comments and favorites and subscriptions. It really does help. It really does motivate me and help me to make new episodes along the way. And with that, I think we will take a small break from Eve. But don't worry, more is certainly on the way. Take care.